Master the art of slideshow with this complete guide to SmartSHOW 3D. In this video, you will learn everything you need to start creating slideshows, how to make a gorgeous animation using keyframes, how to add video clips, how to animate several photos with a 3D camera, how to overlay your images with highlights and textures, how to create realistic rain, snow, fire effects, and much more. Click New Project to start working. In the top left corner, there is the menu bar. Here, you will find all the basic commands. On the left, there is the File Manager, as well as the tabs for adding effects, titles, music, and transitions. The player will let you preview the slides and files that you plan to add to your slideshow. Add the files to the storyboard one by one, or import the whole folder. Switch to the timeline view for more convenient management. Change the slide duration by dragging its edge. You can also change the order of the slides. Simply drag and drop the slide where you need. Adjust the photo position on the slide by clicking the Stretch All Photos button. While the Add tab is active, you can add photos, collages, titles, and clips. The collages allow you to add several images on a slide. The images will be animated according to a certain pattern. Choose the template you like and add it to the slideshow. Now, select the photos you want to use. Then click Apply, and the software will create the collage. In the Titles menu, you will find the templates for opening slides. Choose from original, themed, or simple titles. Add the templates you like to the slideshow. Then, type in your text. Click Apply and the title slide will be created automatically. The clips are a great way to create finishing slides. There are several types: animated, illuminated, and static. Some of them can be used as backgrounds. For example, this template will look awesome with animated text. Let's take a look at the slide editor. Click Edit Slide to open it. Adjust the slide and transition duration in the Slide tab. Here, you can also change the slide background. For example, fill it with a solid color or gradient. You can choose any color using the color palette. Undo and redo your actions anytime. Need something fancy? Use a texture or an image from the built-in gallery. Now, click the Add Layer button to add a new layer, for example, a photo. You can adjust its size and move it as you like. Now, you can see the photo in the list of layers. If you add new objects to the slide, they will be displayed here as well. Switch to the Layer tab and crop the photo. Want it to look more stylish? Add a reflection or a mask from the built-in collection. In the Animation tab, you can create some animation. We'll show you how to do that in a few moments. The Sounds tab allows you to add different sounds and adjust the volume for music, voice comments, and slide sounds. Now, let's create an animation. Open the Animation tab. Select the photo layer Here, you can see the animation timeline with keyframes and their settings. Select the first keyframe and resize the photo. Add the second keyframe. Zoom in the photo and set the 3D rotation to 360 degrees. Add the third keyframe to make the animation stay for a second or two. Then add the fourth keyframe. Move the image beyond the bottom edge. Click play to see the result. Now we will show you how to create an animation with several photos. Let's start with a simple example. First, add the second keyframe. Click the other photo to add the same keyframe automatically. Now, switch to the first keyframe and move both images beyond the edge. Add the third keyframe and rotate the second picture to -360 degrees. Add an outline and zoom in the photo. Repeat the first photo, but set the 3D rotation to 360 degrees. Done. Here is a more advanced example that uses the 3D camera. First, click Manage Camera. The 3D camera has a separate timeline, and all the camera animations will be applied to the whole slide. Add the second keyframe. Zoom in the camera on the first photo by adjusting the zoom and position settings. Duplicate the keyframe to make the camera stay on the photo for a while. Reset the settings to default and zoom the picture out by adding the fourth keyframe. For the next keyframe, zoom in the camera on the second photo. Now, duplicate the keyframe to prolong the animation and reset the settings to default for the final keyframe. Click play and the camera will zoom in on each photo. Now, let's animate a video clip. Add the clip using the Add Layer button. Cut the video to start it from a certain point. You can preview the video and place the markers for the cut. Once done, switch to the Animation tab. For the first keyframe, move the video beyond the edge. Add the second keyframe and move the clip back. Zoom it in and add an outline to make it stand out. It's done! The animation will look even more interesting if you add a GIF file. Here, we use animation keyframes to make the butterfly land on the flowers. Start with adding a GIF. Switch to the Animation tab. Move the file beyond the edge for the first keyframe. Add the second keyframe and reset the position setting to default. Looks perfect! Make your slideshow even more immersive with the realistic slide effects. There are different effects like falling snow, leaves, rain, bubbles, flowers, and others. Add the effects of the falling leaves. You can customize it if you need. For example, change the image of the leaves or their size and flight direction. Overlay your photos with highlights and textures to create stunning effects. There is a large collection of highlights and textures to choose from. Pick the one you like, and it will be overlaid automatically. To amaze your viewers even more, create a flowing animation. Zoom in the texture for the first keyframe and zoom it out for the second one. You can use custom textures as well. Open a texture using the Add Layer button. Switch to the Layer tab and check the Glow Mode box. This will overlay the texture. Now, experiment with the animation settings to create a stunning effect. Use photo filters to create mind-blowing animations. For example, here we make an aging effect using the old photo filter and animation keyframes. First, add an outline to the photo and set the 3D rotation to 20 degrees. Now, move the image beyond the slide edge. Then, add the second keyframe and reset the settings to default. Duplicate the layer using the Copy and Paste buttons. You will see the duplicate on the Layers list. Select it and switch to the Layer tab. Open Photo Filters. Each filter has its own settings. Choose the old photo filter and click Apply. Bring this layer forward and add 2 more keyframes, zooming the image in for the last one. Set opacity to 0 for the first and second keyframes. Now, switch back to the first image and make it transparent for the third keyframe. Click play and see the photo aging right in front of your eyes. Beautify your photos with stylized captions. First, click the Add Layer button to see the text types. There are several of them: simple, 3D, glowing, or animated. Let's take a closer look at the 3D text. Select the Text tool and pick the style you like. Then, type in the caption and position it as you need. Choose a color for your text. Now, experiment with different settings in the Animation tab, for example, with warping. You can even create a wave animation using these settings. The glowing text looks awesome with dark backgrounds. Add a caption, then customize it. For example, pick a different color. You can also make the text burn or shine. The animated text is a great tool for creating title slides. Simply choose the animation and style you like. Then, type in your text and position it on the slide. Don't want to spend much time creating animations? There is a large collection of ready-made animations that you can apply to your slides: motion, 3D effects, nature, and complex. Select Animation, drop it on a slide, and it will be applied automatically. Well-chosen transitions will make your slideshow flow. Choose from the standard, 3D, gradient, and original transitions. Select the one you like and drop it between the slides. You can apply the same transition to all slides at once. It is also possible to randomize transitions. Choose a certain group or select all transitions, and the software will mix them up for you. Complement your slideshows with music and voice comments. Click Add Music. You can use the built-in collection or add your own music. Once the file is added, you can cut it by clicking the scissors icon or do it directly on the timeline. To record a voice comment, click Record in the Voice Comments tab. When done, the comment will be added to the second track where you can position and cut it as you like. It's high time to save your project. Just click File and choose Save Project. If you want to transfer the slideshow to other device and continue editing there, select Save Project for other computer. You can save your project as a 5-minute slideshow template as well. Go to the Create tab to make a video. You can create a video slideshow, burn it to DVD, or create a video for the internet. There are many formats to choose from: HD, mobile, TV, AVI, and others. You can add a watermark to your video. Just click the Watermark Settings button. Then import a logo or add text. Adjust its opacity to create a watermark effect. Click Start to create your video. Eager to put this knowledge into practice? Download SmartSHOW 3D and start creating perfect slideshows right now.